Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. We're gonna sip a Cardi like it's your birthday. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Tesla stock update video. I'm really just going to read a couple things and show you the stock. Twitter has kind of been blowing up. I haven't made that any type of stock update for the last couple days, even after they invested $1.5 billion into Bitcoin. That was extraordinary. I have to put the footage in from when I called it back like a month or two ago when Elon had asked about that. But I digress. I'll read from Gary Black's Twitter. What did he have here? Okay, so he has a couple of things, one of which is the catalyst for the next couple of months that might have the stock shoot up in a spike type of direction. Number one is a Biden $7,500 EV credit being restored. That's not just for all cars except for, I think, Tesla and Volkswagen. It's now going to be continued for Tesla and Volkswagen as well. So that's a huge help. That basically, up until a few months ago, offset the price of full self-driving, which now I think is $10,000. I'm not sure when they'll increase it. But again, all of that is just deferred revenue that they're not collecting yet. That is all absolutely, that's going to come in droves. That's going to pay off in spades. That's something that is really not something people are talking about also. A lot of people, I think, now are talking about, yes, the full autonomous driving when it happens, but they're not talking about the deferred revenue that they've collected since then. That's just not on the balance sheet yet. Speaking of which, Bitcoin, if they had bought it at, say, over the last month, 35,000 or $37,000 Bitcoin, they basically just increased their net worth by like 150 million, something like that, which is absolutely phenomenal. So good for you guys. Some more of the catalysts are Berlin opens and avoids 10% import tax and overseas shipping. That has been destroying me in my Pokemon business, having to ship overseas, and people just like, we're actually not going to buy your card. We're going to pay X amount of more for a card that's local just because they don't have to pay for that import tax and overseas shipping, which is, again, that so I had to compete, sometimes lower prices to a point for that. So just be advised, that's something that is going to not only save them a lot of money, but more people are going to buy over there now because they don't have to pay that fee. Cybertruck's first deliveries by year end. That will happen as soon as, honestly, the Giga Texas does not even need to be completely finished for them to start rolling out. They could build most of it with most of it done, or all of it with most of it done. The last few things that they're going to put in, again, they don't even need to put in a paint shop. They're going to put in a bunch of other things. I think the whole car is like 6 parts. The $25,000 hatchback with 250-mile range unveiled by year end as well. Again, that's a Model 2 that they're looking at releasing. And number 5, the L5 autonomy, level 5 autonomy should be achieved. I'm not sure when. They'll let us know. Everyone type in F in the chat for Elon's inbox because he's always being asked about that. Investment grade credit rating. And Gary Black's says he has a $960 price target within the next 6 to 12 months. I think it's going to be over $1,000 by the end of the year, but that is just my opinion. It's not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Moving on to Sawyer Merritt. He did some math and he said that based on Tesla's new outstanding share count of 959, based on their new outstanding share count, Tesla stock will hit the following market caps of 1 trillion, 2 trillion, 3 trillion, etc. 1 trillion when the price reaches $1,042 a share. I say they hit that by the end of the year. At 2 trillion, they have to have $2,084 a share. When would they hit that? I think it would take after Giga Shanghai Part 2 is full capacity, and Giga Texas and Berlin are also. So I would say by 2024, it's possible we hit that $2 trillion mark, just because we're going to have, again, so many different. We're going to have those 4 that'll be up and running completely. They will be 100% functional by the year of 2024, and we're also probably going to have at least 2 more built or being built by that point. So look for that in 2024. 3 trillion would take $3,126 for the stock to hit that price from $3 trillion market. Again, once it hits 2024, and this is just with car sales. This maybe includes insurance. Maybe Tesla's solar and all their storage are about there. by now. But we're not even talking about autonomous driving. We're not talking about the ride sharing app. We're not talking about the software revenue that get not just from the full self driving, but from the people's games that they're playing on the phone on the Tesla as well. 5 trillion. This goes on, and where do I see it by the? I've told my friend Paul in the past that I see Tesla as a $4 trillion company by the end of 2030. But I think I was wrong in the fact that I was underestimating it. Because I was expecting their market share to stay the same. It's increasing. They're solving so many issues. This is just another my wild prediction. I think it's going to be more towards the $5 or $6 trillion mark by the end of 2030, just based off of disrupting the insurance industry, disrupting batteries. So it's storage. So it's, yes, they have solar roof, they have a solar panel, everything, but the energy storage I think is going to be a huge thing that not too many people are talking about as of yet, because right now their solar roofs those profit margins are like abysmal. Like they're really, really small, but those will increase. But he's talking about $10 trillion got to hit $10,420 a share. That'd be nice for the 420. But outside of this, again, this is if the stock does not split, which I fully expect it to split again, probably next year, at some point, probably mid 2022, we'll probably split again. I don't think it'll happen every 2 years, but that's a trend it looks like we're going to set. And then Tesla will complete their R&D center this year to design that $25,000 electric car as per Electric. So let us go to the stock. By the way, I told y'all about when I had passed on ENZC when it was like a penny, and now it's literally 82x. Yeah, I just want to not want to talk about that. All right, so Tesla on the day is looking not so bad. Day's range, it was at low of 841.75, high of 859, and then the volume was super low. I think it mostly recovered from the when it did not beat the estimates, where it went down. Yeah, it went down to 7. I actually got really close. I got 792, so I got really close to the actual bottom out of that. But it's recovered pretty nicely. Just have that little. Here are the peaks. Here's the valley, and we're kind of trading sideways since then. Again, long term, I have no idea what it's going to do. Short term, I have no idea what it's going to do. Long term, obviously, I'm still bullish, 100%. I actually did sell my NNOX, my Unity, to buy 3 more shares of this. And just keeping things transparent, if this Earth 2 game blows up, you guys have seen me talk about this. We have people like Logan Paul, and I did a interview at like 2 a.m. the other day with a guy from the Philippines who has 900,000, almost 1 million followers on TikTok. Did an interview with him saying like him and a couple of other, now they're not like U.S. celebrities, they're celebrities in the Philippines, saying like, yeah, they're just not talking about it yet. We've had so many updates over the last couple of days with that. And why I'm bringing that into an Earth 2 video, into a Tesla video, is just because if it continues to go the way I think it's going to go, I might sell some Tesla for that. I also have a bid on a Pokemon card. So I bid $50,100 on it. I honestly think it's worth between 80 and 90. So if I can get it at that price, I will. I'm not going to bid more on it. If I do happen to win that card, it's the highest bid right now. The next 5 days, I will sell some Tesla for that just because I have to. And that's it. Just keeping things open and transparent. Please comment, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I love you all. Goodbye.